Hello, Exodus here, and I'm going now to do a simplified video explaining how the social season goals actually work. So, social season event is running well. It's 3 days left, but in those 3 days, even in the 1 day, you can achieve almost all of the goals. Now, there's 10 goals in total, and if you'll notice, I completed all of the phase 1 because they're pretty easy, and in phase 2 I have 2 remaining. I'm gonna go by one and I'm gonna explain it to you. Before I do this, please consider watching the whole video or even leaving it on mute, because for me watch time is very important. This is not gonna be a long video. I'm gonna try to keep it as easy and as simplified, and I'm going to explain you also the more advanced mechanics of how you can get, for example, a lot of abilities. So, the first one, team goals. The phase 1, the first objective, I mean, I don't have to explain. You just go in the game and you pop balloons. Very easy, very simple to do. In the second one, you have to win a game with certain heroes. Now, you can either do it cheap way, go on easy maps, on easy difficulties because they also work, or you can challenge yourself, go in poppable and get those pops for the global event, because we are not that far away. We are exactly at 2.35 trillion pops. With tempo we are keeping up, this is achievable, but you need to continue pushing through. So, it's, I believe, 1 game with Quincy, 2 with Striker, 3 with Ezreal, 4 with Rosalia, and 5 with Dandy Monkey. I believe that was the correct amount of games you have to play. It's pretty simple mission. Dandy Monkey is definitely, I feel like, the strongest hero out of these. Actually no, Ezreal is gonna give you a lot of room to play during Improbable. With Rosalia, you will struggle a bit more, and I mean struggle that she's an as good of a hero that other are, but she also is very versatile. Winning co-op games, I mean, it's gonna take some time. You can go in a co-op game, place a hero, place a farm, or give money to the other player, and from time to time enter, give out money to the other player, and they will play most likely. Or this might be a complete disaster and they can disconnect, and you'll just lose. This is a gamble, but hey, play those 10 games, do whatever you need to do. It's not that hard. Now, the fourth team goal in phase 1 was to beat maps on specific difficulties. Impoppable unlocks, it's the easiest impoppable you can ever get. Like, this is I believe this is the easiest map, or at least one of the easiest that you can play on. It's just a piece of cake, genuinely. It's also on the beginner difficulty, so it's not that hard. Raycon alternate balloons route, it's also not really difficult. I'm telling you, you can do it with any hero, and just nicely versatile monkeys that you can pick. Really not a biggie. Spice Island on magic monkeys only, also not a bad thing. If you have unlocked in your team course already the heroic start and projectile kickback, this is gonna help you a lot, but this alone, projectile ricochet, can alone help you because it gives +4 pierce to the magic monkeys. So this, get yourself either, let's say, a bunch of ninjas, go the middle path, the third upgrade, which increases the attack speed and the pierce of all the nearby ninjas, or pick Oben and then pick druids, and that is literally the easiest strategy you can do. Really easy, really simple to do and replicate. Geared on double HP maps, it's also not difficult. You just have to bear in mind you have to pick a good starting monkeys, just so you can then buy another monkeys that will be able to win waves without having to, well, interfere as much as to be on the edges of the gear. For example, the helipad, the ace monkey, the sniper monkey, which is very good on this map. And double HP map isn't really an issue if you know how to handle mobs. There's a lot of different monkeys that can do that. You can also get a super monkey at the bottom pathway when it has teleport, and this will help you out a lot. And Dark Castle on chimps. There are multiple strategies, multiple videos on YouTube. I recommend you watching them. It is really easy to actually beat any map on chimps. You just need to know where to place specific monkeys. If you are really struggling, again, YouTube, great compendium of knowledge, especially for this game. Just go and watch some videos. And the fifth one, this you can do on the easiest difficulty if you struggle, and I would actually recommend that because it can be too much of a hassle if you, for example, go on Impoppable. Winning games with bomb shooter heroes, very easy. With sniper monkeys and heroes, also very easy, not really a problem. Ninja monkeys and heroes, easy. You can pick Oben because at level 11 he gives extra stats to the magic monkeys. Really easy. I actually beat the ninja monkeys and heroes on Impossible. It's really not that hard. And I did it before there was a projectile ricochet available. Spy factories and heroes also really easy. Just get yourself a hero like Sauda who can push to the first few waves. She can push up to the wave 39 even. Wave 40 is where is the Moab, so it can be a problem depending on the map. But the spy factories, you'll already have few of them and it's gonna be just easy, light work. Win game with druids and heroes. I mean, again, Oben, perfect for this. Oben and druids, what better combination do you have? Literally. Those are all team goals, phase 1 goals. Now we're going to the phase 2. This phase is a bit more difficult. If you'll notice the first mission, win games using specific monkeys that are no higher than certain tiers. Any games using monkey no higher than tier 4, it's really easy. It's the easiest one. Reverse game uses no higher than tier 3. Piece of cake. Literally, you can use super monkey. You can get other monkeys that buy super monkey, boom. Up to tier 3, you win. Just like that. Apocalypse with no higher than tier 4. I mean, you can get so many tier 4 turrets that will help you beat Unpoppable with ease. Like Ace Monkey, for example. Just go bottom path. Tier 4 upgrade. It costs pretty much, but pretty hefty amount of money. But it's an easy win. Easy win for Apocalypse. Double HP mobs using monkeys no higher than tier 4 also. Like, it's not really an issue. It's just a normal game, but it's just this. But you just have double HP mob. If you know how to handle mobs, you'll just smash through this. Half cash using monkeys no higher than tier 2. Now this might look tricky, but I'll give you a simple strategy. Go on a not so difficult map and get yourself super monkeys because they are the most cost efficient in terms of buying upgrades. And you can tier 3, tier 2 monkeys are gonna be enough, I mean super monkeys, to just easily beat this. Now, I'm gonna skip activate abilities. I'm gonna wait for this till the end because I'm gonna show you easy strats that you can do to get as many abilities activations at once. Let's go from the bottom. Win games for 20 heroes. Again, you go in Poppable and your heroes by default, if you place them during the wave 6, which is the first wave, you should get level 20. If you are not sure if you do have level 20, check your heroes. If they don't have, if you have spare money, and you should have because it's really not that hard of a game mode, just buy yourself upgrade up to level 20. It's pretty easy. You can do this also with Adora, but you can just use their sacrifice, which is much more efficient in terms of sacrificing turrets and cost efficient. Mob balloons with hero monkeys. Now, all of this, mob, BFB, ZOMG and BAD, one hero can just smash you through this. And it's Azili. Why is it Azili? If you haven't used this, I'm presuming you already used this, but if you're a new player, Azili curses the balloons. But now, interesting thing, she can also curse on mob balloons. She also has an ability which places a curse on mob class and takes every single and then annihilate it. But then later, if you get an upgrade and an upgrade, it's gonna become much more powerful. And the Moab Hex actually jumps on the other strongest Moab balloons that are near the cursed one. This is why it is extremely powerful hero, and this is one of the best heroes that you can get for the late game when you're trying to push, for example, like some sort of a records, like round record, because Azili deals percentage health to the balloons. So you can imagine how many pops she can get in the single game. Generate cash, impoppable game, if you know how to defend nicely against most of the rounds. You are going to most likely end up with so many tier 4 monkey farms. You're gonna earn at least 1 million cash in one game of Impoppable. So it's not really that hard, especially also the boss, but this boss is not really good for this particular because we have diamond back and it is half cash. So you can earn money, but it's not gonna be really as efficient. So but it's efficient for getting those pops. Remember, get those pops. I'll remind you anytime. So yeah, at tier 5 it is 12 million. So it's gonna take you around 12 games. If you are more efficient in terms of generating cash, it's gonna take you a bit less. Game modes. This is pretty easy. If you're in the team, go and do the claim contested territory and just claim one tile and you get it done. But for the sake of your team, do more. Don't be lazy one. Don't be lazy goober. Do more. Submit boss rush score. I mean, it's pretty simple, just go at least once, but no, go 4 times because your team depends on you. Do it for the team. Just submit the score. You can only play once, but again, play more. Beat a hard Odyssey. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Here's the Odyssey. What you do is, I've already completed, as you can see, but when there's a crew here, you just click on the crew, and then you pick yourself the monkey that you want to put. This is my setup that I use for this Odyssey. Also made it a little short, and with this setup, you can easily, and I mean easily, beat Odyssey all the maps. Eventually, you can put this one, put another one, and get yourself the combo of tier 5 top path. And top path is really good because the top path, super brittle, it increases damage taken to the balloons, all the balloons that are in the range of super brittle when he's attacking. It lasts 3 seconds, but it gets refreshed with each attack. And then you can also pair it up with Icicle. I'm Impale that does huge damage to mob class balloons. But there are better monkeys that can do much better than that. But this is completely up to you. Remember, the replayability, the versatility in this game, all up to you. Whatever you want, whatever you can do, you can do. Tier 4 is submit a score for a boss event. Self-explanatory. I'm not really exactly sure, but I believe for this, better go ranked mode. Just so you have, you know, just so it shows up on the leaderboard. I did it randomly. I didn't do like any kind of sweating, so as you can see, I just wanted to submit the score because I didn't care really about the leaderboard. I believe this is about that. This is strictly about that. So, just in case, pick yourself a ranked mode and just submit the score. And tier 5, beat a tier 5 boss in single player. Again, just beat the boss. If you don't know how to beat the boss, if you're struggling, because I can understand your struggle, because it's a half cash and it's a diamond back, so it's a bit more tricky to kill him. But you can always look it up on YouTube. There are so many content creators like BTD6 who makes these videos constantly, or BTD Punchy, I believe. They are going to guide you through with their tutorials on how to beat the bosses. And also some other game modes and maps. Now, the last one, I left this for last, because this one might be taking the longest for you. You have to activate, for tier 5, 10,000 abilities. Now, I'm going to show you a simple trick of what you can do. For example, get this. Let's pick a map that will actually be pretty good. Okay, no, it's puppets is gonna be actually pretty good. Let's go on to the sandbox. I'm going not to show you. Obviously, I forgot about one thing. I'm going to pick a specific monkey for this, which is going to be Oben. So, now if we enter puppets, this is an example of a map. I just want to show you an example what you can do. But I'm assuming you already beat this unpoppable. So let's send one fast balloon, let's say this one. As you can see, the pathing is that it goes around 5 of those circles and then it returns to the entrance. This is from the entrance. This is one of the specific maps. What you can do, and you have to use the perk here, which is projectile keyback. Very useful. So again, let's look at the pathing. It goes like that. It goes here, around, 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 and around. So, what you can do is get yourself, for stalling purposes, this sub. I'll recommend you place it in the middle. Get yourself submeasure support twin guns, because twin guns actually increases the speed of all weapons, so it also increases the speed of submeasure support. Also, you can place the second one for even bigger stalling. I'm gonna show you how it's going to work. Get yourself an Oben. But now I'm gonna make a 40 count just to show you. Look at that. the projectile kickback will work sometimes. It works most efficiently when there are also buffs regarding to it. So you can, for example, play, say, Monkey Village, get yourself a Drunken Drums, and buff it up even faster. So it actually, but the most important thing about this is you need also to add a Glue Gunner. Now, Glue Gunner, set it like that, set it to strong. You can even buy the Glue Splatter, and then you'll have open. So let's see again in the pathing. Look, what's going to happen? Look how some of them are getting pushed back. So, how you can use that to your advantage? Look at that. And it's gonna go, this is the last circle, for example. There you go. You place open here. This is the example what you can do. And then you have his ability. His ability is Bramble, and it's pretty fast ability. What you can do, place yourself a tech bot, set it on open, and then just watch. Look at that. Look how slow. Look. The projectile kickback also makes it so. Look at that. They're getting pushed back. It's really simple. It's really simple strategy. Let's say, for example, these balloons, which are gonna be. Let's see, glue holes as well. You can also go glue strike, but the glue holes just for the purpose of the video. So, look at that. They are pushing back. If you go plutonium reactor, obviously, it's gonna start popping them. This is why the plutonium reactor is a no-no. So you can do this. You can also place one here. Listen, I'm just showing you. This is an example of what you can do to get as many of the ability uses as you want. Let's say you're gonna place 5 of them because you're a madman. And then let's play the wave. Look what's happening. A lot of the balloons get blown back. And this allows you to just consistently use the abilities, and then when you're going into the late game, let's say there's gonna be some mobs going to, this is just an example, obviously an example, but this is where you want to get a bit more defense, like for example get yourself, I don't know, maybe even permaspike, place it here, and this is gonna deal with everything. If you have enough of the pile, as you can see, it's gonna take a bit of time, but then get yourself, for example, Spike Storm, and start using those abilities all the time when you can. What you can also do, you can buy yourself a Deadeye, I mean Desperados, and they have Deadeye. Only monkeys with tier 3 ability that actually can use it. This is the only monkey that has ability on tier 3, and the cooldown isn't really that bad. And then you can, I mean, tech bot, you will use a lot of tech bots, so you just, you know, you have to just get a bunch of them, buy the tier 3 upgrades and just spam them. This is my strategy that I presented to you. This is also obviously up to you what you want to do. So, this is a very simplified video. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, leave a sub as well if you want to. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care and peace.